The Upland Metaverse is a complex place. With so much going on, it can be very easy to get lost and confused. It's super important for new players, and any player for that matter, to have a starting strategy. And in this video, I'm going to go over my top 5 strategies for new players entering the Metaverse. I'm YK2012, founder of the Upland Guide, and you can find a link in the description below that goes over many additional starting strategies. This is just my top 5 and completely subjective, but as the game develops more, there will be other opportunities and other strategies that people can adopt, so make sure to read the full list in the link in the description below. Upland's slogan is play, earn, connect. So a lot of the strategies that you can adopt are geared to one of these 3 pillars in Upland. Upland is a metaverse where you can play different types of games competing against other people. You can earn either UPX or US dollars, and you can connect to people by building communities. In addition to having a strategy, it's also important to note that once you join the metaverse, you are creating your own identity. Take a look at the link in the upper right hand corner to learn more about the identity that you are able to create within the metaverse. And now on to the list. My number 5 strategy for people entering the metaverse is a combination of connect and earn, and this is to become a creator. When I use the word creator, I'm not specifically talking about someone who knows how to 3D model or someone who knows how to code and create a game in Unity. That absolutely is something that is needed within the metaverse. But a creator could also be just a graphic designer, a web developer, community manager, video editor, podcaster, and the list can go on and on and on. With Upland trying to recreate the world, there are lots of opportunities for people to participate in the economy, and that does not necessarily mean directly being involved in buying, selling, trading properties within the metaverse. Here's a home that I have constructed on one of my properties in Los Angeles that was actually created by an Uplander. There have been a number of competitions where Uplanders who have created models that have been implemented within the metaverse have been rewarded with both UPX and Spark. Also, for people with 3D modeling experience, the ability to create outdoor decor can also be another method for you to offer your services to other Uplanders who are looking to manufacture outdoor decor. A creator should start engaging in the community, connecting with other people, whether it be on Discord or Twitter, showing off what they're able to do, and offering their services. The number 4 strategy that players can adopt is to strive to become collectors of properties. Owning land in the real world is an important thing, and this also translates into the metaverse. Just like in the real world, you would expect that Manhattan to have higher property prices than a place like Bakersfield in California, but it is absolutely possible in the metaverse that someone in Bakersfield is creating a really tight-knit community that provides a ton of value, making living somewhere in Bakersfield potentially more valuable than that of Manhattan. With shops and layer 2 experiences popping up all over the metaverse, your proximity to these locations will be important. Again, bridging this back to the real world, do you want to live in Hollywood or do you want to live in the suburbs? A collector might be on the hunt for Upland collection properties, which provide boosted yields if you have a number of properties that meet that specific collection criteria. Maybe you're someone who's collecting properties in downtown areas or close to stadiums, or you found a group of people that are starting to create a node or a community in a specific neighborhood. A collector sees the long-term value of these properties where he might be able to sell it in the future or even rent it out to other people. Whether it be through minting properties or buying them from other players on the secondary market, this player should expect to invest some amount of money into the game in order to get started, which might be as cheap as a couple of dollars or even up to hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. When minting properties as part of a new city release, there is something for everybody. Take a look at the link in the upper right hand corner to learn more about new city releases. Strategy number 3 is about becoming a Metaventure business owner. Take a look at the description below to learn how to register to open up your very own in-game business or Metaventure in Upland. There are several different types of businesses that you can open up in the metaverse at this time, whether it be NFLPA Legits fan shops, Block Explorer shops. We have showrooms coming soon where you are able to sell outdoor 3D decor, and a list of other Metaventures that are yet to come. You can find those in the link in the description below. You are able to open up your own store, let's say a Block Explorer shop, and have other players sell their Block Explorers on consignment at your shop. You can earn anywhere from 2 to 10% on any of these sales. Each type of shop plays an important role in the economy, and we know that Block Explorers will be the drivers of cars in car racing. So a Block Explorer Metaventure owner might want to set up his shop close to somewhere where there might be a car racing track. Uplanders who frequent that track, uplanders might want to buy a block explorer that fits well with that track, or they might want to sell one that they have trained up already. Being involved in a community and knowing what's going on is going to play a big factor in where some of these shops are located. So someone adopting this type of strategy will also want to be connected in the community and strategize around exactly where he wants to open up his shop and how he can find both buyers and sellers. Now, before I get to number two, don't forget to subscribe to the channel in the bottom right-hand corner. And also there are lots of links in the description below to find our other content. The number two strategy you can adopt is that of being a sports fanatic. Here you can see the football stadium in Santa Clara, which hosts not only the San Francisco 49ers, but at this point in time also the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. In the future, we can expect to see all of the NFL teams have their cities in Upland, where you will be able to go and buy some of these legits. In addition to being able to purchase NFTs of your favorite football players, the other type of football, or soccer, also exists in the metaverse, with the very first club being FC Porto in Portugal. If you're that kind of a football fan, you can also expect to see additional cities in Europe opening up in the near future where you will also be able to buy legits from there. As a sports fan, you can buy caps and jerseys of your favorite football players, and even before game day, register to purchase a one-of-one NFT that has the player's statistics from that game minted to the back of the NFT. We can also see that each legit is part of different collections where you are able to boost your fan score. Take a look at the video in the upper right hand corner to learn more about why you want to increase your fan score, and there's a ton more information on our website in the link in the description below. To mint these mementos and legits, you do have to travel to the stadium itself, so someone who wants to adopt this type of strategy might not be too interested in purchasing a lot of properties. He might just want one or two strategically located close to some stadiums. He will likely be traveling around the metaverse, following his teams from game to game, trying to get the most coveted legits. And the number one strategy that new players can adopt in Upland is to be an arbitrage trader. Buying and selling of not only properties, but also legits or block explorers or anything else where you can identify a large price differential between some of the cheapest assets and some of the more expensive ones could be a great way to generate some profit. It's important for me to stress that I am not a financial advisor and everyone should be doing their own research before jumping into the metaverse, but this can be a great way to earn money. Here we're in the city of Nashville in downtown on Broadway Avenue, and this property here that I own is part of a number of collections. Not only is it part of the downtown collection, but also the Broadway collection. And this I minted for 30,000 UPIX, which is the equivalent of $30. You can also see further down the street, I have another property here, which is part of the ultra rare collection as well. Now, this is just an example of some properties that are parts of valuable collections within Upland, but there are plenty of properties that are not part of collections that might even be more valuable. If someone creates a community around a specific neighborhood and provide more value than what some of these properties have, then there's no reason that that can't be more valuable than one of these rare or ultra rare properties. Now I'm going to show you here on UPX Land that I have searched for some property prices in the city of Nashville in the Broadway collection, and I'm looking at what's on sale. And here we can see the cheapest sale price is 320,000 UPX. A player minted the property for 13,000 UPX. He then sold it for 125,000 UPX, and this player is now trying to sell this for 320,000 UPX. That is an insane profit if you are able to make that sale. Sometimes you might find a great deal where if this was being sold for 200,000 UPIX, then you might consider buying it and maybe selling it for 300,000 UPIX because it still might be the cheapest, and then you might be able to profit 100,000 UPIX. Again, this is not financial advice, but there are lots and lots of opportunities where if you're looking at the data in a smart way and you are aware of the value of these different neighborhoods and properties, there's an excellent opportunity for you to buy and sell and make quite a nice profit. I have created a video that shows a little bit more of how I like to look at some of these prices, and you can see that in the video in the upper right hand corner. Like I said at the top of the video, there are a number of different strategies that you can adopt. You can combine a lot of these together to do a little bit of each and have more of a hybrid style of play. That link is in the description below. Don't forget to leave a comment and let me know what strategy you're adopting. And here are some other videos that you can continue to watch to learn more about the metaverse.